Hi, this is Alan Forrest Smith, also known as Al Wordsmith, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the application Word of Mouth Language Trainer and this request to get these questions, these peer review guidelines answered by a writer. So, first, I would like to address some questions. Number one, what's the deadline for this project? Or is it a continual application? I would like the questions answered as soon as they can be answered, as soon as you have enough information. In terms of the actual deadline of this funding, that is a few months from now. There are submission windows. So, but I don't think we definitely don't need to pay attention to this because what I'm trying to get is answers to the questions here at this link. So let's ignore the submission windows and just focus on what it takes to get these questions answered. Next, here we have some more questions. What makes your people experts? So, some companies that apply for funding already have the employees that will perform all of the necessary tasks. We are a startup and we will hire the experts. For example, there's a company called Fueled, Fueled, and they are a good candidate for a company that we would hire to build the application. And they're not just an app company, they have business development and marketing and the other resources we need to make this app and company a success. So that's the answer to that question. The current members of the team include me, who is a self taught language learner. Uh, I, I'm what's called a polyglot because I speak multiple languages fluently. I've taught myself these languages using applications and speaking with people. So I'm an expert at language learning, and that is the main business of Word of Mouth Incorporated, to produce a language learning applications. Uh, I have a bachelor's degree in information systems. I spent 13 years as a web developer. Right now, I'm managing the app development team. So that's my level of expertise, language proficiency and familiarity with application development. I will not be doing the development myself, but I will be managing the team responsible for everything that this business needs. We also have a company known as Your CTO, Your Chief Technical Officer, so they will fulfill the technical requirement for the team. The next question, what processes have you used? That's hard to answer right now. Um, who can we use for references? We can use Your CTO as a reference. We can use the developers from the project as references. Uh, so later in the video, I'm going to show you the main case for our company receiving funding from the National Science Foundation, the seed fund here. And number three, what technology or products do you use that make you more successful or better than others doing the same thing? So we're using technology that's available to everyone. The app is coded in React Native. Um, so I can explain what we are doing that others are not doing. So we can take a quick look at some of these questions. What is the potential for the proposed activity to advance knowledge and understanding within its own field or across different fields and intellectual merit? How well is the individual, team, or organization? How well qualified are they to conduct the proposed activities? Okay, so the business model is explained in the business plan that I attached. So all of these questions can be answered. And when dealing with the intellectual merit, that's what I'm going to address in the rest of this video. So here we have word of mouth language trainer on iOS only for now. And we can see that it has 5 million sentences, 100 languages. Duolingo offers 7 languages on their website. And we have audio, video, and text. Duolingo has just text and audio. So, and anytime you see audio, you see text. You have the option to see the text. With many language learning applications, you're not getting all of these things, text, audio, and video on one screen. You also often only seeing one language on your screen instead of more than one. This is something that we too need to improve, but initially the app will only be in English. What I mean is, it's not true that language learning is most effective in one language. It's most effective in more than one language. For example, I speak 5 languages, so my language learning would benefit from me not learning from an English base, but instead learning from a French base when I'm learning German, for example. Okay? And the interface shouldn't be all in German, it should be in German and French and English, right? So let's go into the application, and I'm not going to show you the whole application right now. What I'm going to do is just talk about the benefit, the goal of the company for the future. And let's go here. And here, here. Okay, so what we're doing here is showing a live camera view to the user. So they are able to look and see their mouth. Tampoco lo puedo explicar. Tampoco lo puedo explicar. Right? Right? And we're working on getting the native speaker video there. And the user will be able to record the video of themselves saying it. We're focusing on face and mouth and lips. Lip reading, we'll talk about that in a second. Lip reading. Can you read my lips? Right? I'll talk about that in a second. But this is the main application. Sentences. Ahí radica el problema. So I don't know if you heard that, but the application is going to play that for you over and over again. Right now, plays is set to 1, but you can set plays to any number, and it's going to play the sentence again and again. I'm going to be able to sit here and listen to it. After the plays are complete, it will move to the next sentence. So you have control over, without having to touch the screen, you're getting what you need. You need to hear the sentence again and again, spoken the same way. Your ear needs to be trained. Your brain needs to be trained. It's arguably even more effective than learning as a baby. Because as a baby, you're struggling to make sense of things. But as an adult, you just need to hear that sentence again and again. And you need to be able to get meaning from it. That's why we have the translations here. You can change the size of the text, which you can't do with Duolingo. So let's try to focus on the future and the how we make the case that this is innovative. This is already that this is a, I can't really come up with the words right now, word of mouth, the words from my mouth right now, but it has to do with a cause that the National Science Foundation wants to be a part of. And some might say this isn't enough. This is just another language learning app. But I disagree that it's just a language learning app. It's a communication tool. It trains everyone to speak better, to understand language better. And there are more things to think about. If I were deaf, then I couldn't hear the sentence being played to me. But if I can see the sentence being spoken to me, then I can understand it that way. Right now, subtitles assist the deaf community. Wouldn't mouths be better than text alone? So we're providing users with text and mouths. Also, if you're deaf, that doesn't mean you could have partial hearing. So you could benefit from the audio connected to the text, connected to the face and mouth. So that is a picture of how it helps the deaf community, and it helps everyone in the world, anyone who can speak. It helps them understand language better. It helps them pronounce words better. It helps them be able to lip read. Now, we don't think of lip reading as an important skill for a human, unless that's your job, right? Some people might have the job where they need to be able to read people's lips. I can't think of any job titles right now, but it could be in, the Secret Service and law enforcement, right? There could be a need to read lips, for humans to read lips. And artificial intelligence has beat humans. As of 4 years ago, artificial intelligence performed better than humans who are trained in lip reading, at reading lips. So, artificial intelligence is actually on this list. I'm not going to pull it up right now, but it's on the list of fields that the NSF funds artificial intelligence. So, we're talking about word of mouth being able to read my lips. And that is huge. Because it means you don't have to actually make a sound. You don't have to talk. You just have to move your mouth in front of the phone screen. Think about it. We have speech to text. You have to hit a button and you speak and your words are written. That's here already. That's here today. But imagine being able to just move your mouth and have the output be text or even voice. You can go from mouth movements in silence to text that you see written to a voice output. That's our noble mission. So, I think you understand all the aspects here, or at least most of them. Sentence cards that already have text, audio, and video, interactivity, learning, training, repetition, the sentence plays hands-free, and that's the app. Now, the app later with funding, we justify funding by talking about our future work, our current and future work to get to mouth to text to voice. In this video, I will share with you a video Okay, so let me transcribe that for you. Transcription is audio to text. In this case, It's not transcription. We need a different word. It's mouth to voice, because I'm going to give you the voice right now as I look. And here we go. Word of mouth language trainer will perform mouth to text. I need to know. It's funny because I did this myself. The app will be better than me at this. Word of mouth language trainer. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up. Uh, they're not showing me. Here we go. No, that's not it. Here it is. Word of mouth language trainer will convert mouth to text to voice with the power of lip reading by artificial intelligence and machine learning. Okay, so you see what's happening here. I'm going to end the video here. Uh, I think I have given you all the information you need to make the case and to answer these questions. And I can always give you more information. Thank you very much.